Hello, hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Ask the Merman. I am Hawaiian Merman, or Billy, or William, or however you know me. And I haven't been posting much lately. I'm really sorry. I've been pretty busy, but I am so excited for this video because it's based on a question that one of you asked. So this is courtesy of Lisa Weinstein. I hope I didn't ruin your last name, but she tagged me on Instagram and some pictures of animals she found in Florida that had washed up on the beach just after the full moon. And I was really excited because I actually knew what they were, and that doesn't always happen. But please, if you guys ever have questions about a marine related animal, send me a picture of it or tag me in it or however, like, just let me know about it because I get really excited. And even if I don't immediately know what it is, I have pretty extensive libraries that I can reference and I can usually find out what it is for you. So again, these pictures are courtesy of Lisa, and here are the animals that she found and a little bit about them. I hope you guys like it.
So the first animal that Lisa found is this really interesting one, and it is called a by-the-wind sailor. While it might look like a jellyfish at first glance, it's actually something called a colonial hydroid. What that means is it's a bunch of these small hydrozoan, so small polyp-like animals that come together and they form this larger structure. Now, the different hydroids have different jobs. Some are digesting food, some are reproducing, and some are stinging. It does have long stinging tentacles, which it uses to catch prey. It's called the by the wind sailor because it has this interesting little sail on top. So that inflated bubble actually keeps it on the surface of the water so it stays floating, and then it uses the sail to catch the wind like a sailboat would. Now it is at the mercy of the wind and the water currents. It cannot swim on its own. So it just kind of floats along with the current and catches plankton. So it is carnivorous. It uses the stinging cells to sting small planktonic animals, which it then eats. It's a pretty fun little animal. It can sting people, not very well, but I would not recommend picking it up and then touching your eyes or face as it may cause some pain. So this is Vellela the by the wind sailor. So if you find Vellela washed up on the beach, you may also see this. Actually, you will, if you're lucky, find these. So this is called Janthina. So the common name is the violet snail or purple snail. It's pretty interesting because the Janthina actually hunts the Vellela. So this purple snail chases the by the wind sailor and it will actually eat the by the wind sailor. They're a kind of funny animal. If you pick them up and smash them, which I don't really recommend doing, it will leave purple ink stains on your hand. The Janthina, there are several species. The most common one that most people report is Janthina. However, within the genus Janthina, there are several other kinds. It gets the name violet snail, obviously for its beautiful violet shell. Sometimes they'll be blue or more lavender in color. But anyways, this is Janthina. Now, if you flip the Janthina over and look at its underside, or its foot, what I mean by the foot is if you've ever flipped over a garden snail, the white, slimy, flat part of the body is considered the foot of the animal. If you look at the foot of Janthina, it's there, but it also has a mass of bubbles underneath it. Now, these bubbles, just like the Vellela, are made out of chitin, so the Janthina actually excretes this mass of bubbles and makes its own raft. The purpose of the raft is so that it can basically stay floating on its back and at the surface of the ocean so it can chase its prey items, the Velella. Janthina are really cool in that they actually do this and form their own flotation device in order to chase their floating prey.
So that is it for our By the Wind Sailor and our Violet Snails. Again, if you guys have any marine related questions or ocean related questions, I love helping people better understand the ocean. I think it's really fun, and I think it's really fun to like get the puzzles and try and figure out what stuff is. So please send me your puzzles. I'll help you try and solve them, or we can work on it together. Leave any questions or comments you have below. If you guys find any interesting animals, please tag me on them on Instagram or on Facebook or wherever. Like somehow send it to me, get it to me. I really love it. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. I love any kind of feedback. I hope you all have a wonderful time. Aloha.